Okay. So, yes, vision. I'm asking of SION words, not TION words. SION words. Like vision, yes, it's giving j sound because it has I and S. I before S and I after S also. Yes. Now again, why session is not giving j sound? Because there are two S. Yes. Conversion, mention. Now why conversion has j sound? Mention is okay. So that, let's see. What is this?
Okay.
So why conversion has j sound? So if it is coming, if SION is coming after N, L, or SE, or D, or DE, or MIT. Okay. Now, if you look at the word conversion, it comes from converse. Okay. And that is SE. So that gives a run sound. Okay.
So this is clear. And then we are saying that if before shun sound, if you have L, N, S, E, D, D, E, or MIT, then it will be SION. Other than that, it will be mostly TION. Now, for R, we have to use dictionary. This is an important point because there will be words with R having SION also and having TION also.
Okay, so when to use SION, when to use TION. SION will come for all the jun sound. So you cannot have jun sound from TION. That's very clear. Okay. So अगर किसी word में जन आवाज आ रही है, you can hear जन, then it can never be TION. It will always be SION. अभी हम क्या देख रहे हैं? हम ये देख रहे हैं कि SION कब आएगा और TION कब आएगा. तो SION के लिए okay, you have written the examples. Okay. If you, Aksa, have you written any doubt in the chat box? No, na? Is there any doubt? Aksa, you can unmute.
So you can see here, precise.
No, ma'am. I was saying that you were asking.
You have given the answer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we are just seeing that when to use CION and when to use, SION and when to use TION. So if it is jun sound, definitely you have to use SION. For the consonants, it is shun sound, and SION will mostly come after the letter L, N, S, E, D, D, E, M, I, T. Other than that, you will have TION and not SION. Okay. But for R, we need to use dictionary. Okay. For R, it can be TION also, and it can be SION also.
Use dictionary. This is an important point because there will be words with R having SION also and having TION also. So you can see here, precise. So SE. So we have to add SION. Okay. Extend, extension. Okay. So if a word ends in SE, what we will do? We will remove SE. You have to remove this SE and you have to add SION. Okay. But if you have D, DELRST, then you have to drop this D or whichever letter it is, and you will have to add this SION. Okay. Keep asking wherever you find it difficult to understand. Okay. So here you can see instruction. So we are using TION because C is a consonant And then here reflection. Now when it is L and N, we use SION. We have just done that. If it is L or N, we have to use SION.
Okay, the screen is not visible. Wait. Just give me a minute. Because of some technical issue, I don't know why the file is not opening. I'll share that PDF. Let me share it with you and please check whether you are able to open that or not. Okay, I'm sharing it in the group. Just open that and see if you can, if that file is opening in your device. Okay, so I'm playing that video again, and you have to just keep your this open so that you can see. Okay. Okay, so you can open your PDF.
Okay, after a long vowel also, like in nation, long vowel also we use TION, and we use for MIT, we have to remove MIT, and sorry, we have to remove the last letter, that is letter T. We have to remove letter T, and we have to use double SION, transmission. Okay, so you will have L, R, and S for SION. For N, there can be some words with TION and some words with SION. Okay, you'll also find that SION are all nouns, they are naming words. Okay, so compulsion after L, SION, version after R, SION, mission after S, SION, and pension, tension, extension after N, you have SION. Okay. Now TION we have to use for the words subtraction, completion. So what you will find is that if a word ends in T or TE, what you are going to do? You will drop this T and you will drop this TE and you will add TION to make subtraction and completion.
विक्स बेबी रब खास तौर से बनाया गया आपके शिशु को राहत दिलाने और आराम पहुंचाने के लिए विक्स बेबी रब।
आई लव माय पापा, पर आजकल ना पापा के
Okay, so this is the chart which is going to help. So mostly you will find TION. Now, where do we use CIAN? CIAN is used for the professions, jobs. All these are jobs: optician, politician, musician, beautician. Okay, and this we have already done. The D, DE, SET we have to remove and we have to put SION. And if it is MIT, we use double SION. Somebody is writing magician, yes. Okay. So these rules are little complicated. So you can give these rules only to senior children like grade 5 and grade 6. So Shial and Shial, somebody has explained today. That was a very arty, that was a very good presentation. So it's very simple. If it is a vowel, you use CIAL, and if it's a consonant, you use TIAL, right?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
But ma'am, in a vice versa, like if we speak a short, so when we use TIO and when we use SION, it is particular something identification for that.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Can you please repeat?
I ask you for the vice versa, like if we speak a nation and child want to write nation, so how can she get TIO and where to write TIO and where to write SION?
See, if the child is in grade 5 or 6, then you will give all those rules. So you know that if it is a long vowel sound, they have to use TION. But if the child is in grade 3, 4 or 1, 2, then you will teach it with the help of practice and with games and all.
Yeah, because okay.
Whenever you can't teach the rule, you teach them as a tricky word and you make them practice it a lot so that that becomes a sight word. If the child is seeing the word again over and over again and is using it to in whichever game you are making them play, so that is
It's not audible. Let me unmute everyone. You can unmute. Yeah, is it not audible?
Audible.
It was audible? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
these differences if it is American spelling or if it is British spelling. So there's nothing to explain. You can just go through these spellings. So both are correct. If we can't say that one is wrong or the other one is correct, because one is following the English spelling, American, and one is following the British spelling. Okay. Now I before E except after C. Now this is again a rule where if IE is giving E sound, then you will find that it is always the consonant except C. Okay, so you just have to see the C, letter C. You have to check for letter C. Letter C will have EI. But if it is not letter C, then it will be IE, like in achieve, believe, brief, chief. Okay, so you will have I and E. But if you have any word with having in a C, and then it is EI. This is mostly very confusing for the children, that is it IE or is it EI. For the example, if the word is believe, the child will get confused that is it IE or is it EI. Then the child has to check for C. If there is a C, then please put E first. But if there is no C, then please put I first. This is something you can teach them. Okay. Now you can see receive, receipt, deceive, deceit. Okay, and in words that rhyme with hey, so here E comes first because EI here is an alternative spelling for A sound. Okay, for A sound, the A spellings basic we have done. So fret, freight, wage, weight, vain, way, neighbor. Okay, and there are many exceptions for this rule. So all these are the exceptions. Okay, but it really helps a lot in most of the spellings where the children find difficult to remember that I will come first or E will. Okay, like field, shield, grieve, conceive, conceal. Okay, sorry, conceit, okay, ceiling, all these words. Yes, conceive. Okay. So next we have.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Which rule is followed in bread and spread?
Beta bread and spread has EA as an alternative spelling for A sound. Okay. Now ED at the end of word has three different sounds, namely D, Ch, or it. Okay. You will find that D, letter D coming.
This we have already done.
How do you
This we have done. Okay.
consonants and what are unvoiced? See here. All these are voiced consonants and unvoiced consonants and voiced consonants. So these are unvoiced consonants. So in unvoiced consonant, you will have S giving sound. The sound will be S for unvoiced. That means you will not feel the vibration. So cuffs, makes, talks, jumps, slaps, eats, visits. It's, but it becomes Z when it is voiced consonant. How do you say grabs? It's not grabs, it's grabs. It becomes z rather than s. So when you have a consonant, voiced consonant, then it is z. So can you all read these words? I want you to read these words. Because they are having a voiced consonant, so they are not giving the sound of S, but they are giving the sound of letter Z. You all are on mute, so I can't hear anyone.
Grabs.
Yes.
Tabs,
Grabs.
tags, decides, bags, gags, heels, veils,
Turns, brings, sings, orders. Read all these words. So here you will find that it is the sound, is. So all these words are those when we had the sound of S or CH or SH or Z. When you have these at the end, the Z sound, when you use ES for plurals, plural endings we use ES. So here the sound will be is, chances, misses, passes, watches, judges, freezes, chooses, washes, fishes, massages, fixes. Okay, the sound is. Okay. And then we come to syllabication rules. So every syllable will have only one vowel sound. The number of vowel sounds in a word is equal to the number of syllables. So how many syllables in the word home?